Hello, D-Gens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes, NFL Week 11 College Best Bets, Locks, and Predictions. I, of course, am the perfect one, AJ. And guess what? Joining me, as always, is the man with the numbers, sportsbook whisperer, college basketball guru, daddy of the diamond. All hail the king of the links. Let's get it rolling, Noah. We're on the money train. We're hitting big this weekend. Welcome back to the show, of course. How you doing, Bob?
I'm doing great. College basketball, man. I fucking love it. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Yeah.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
nice, Noah. And once we're done with this, honest to God, I'm going to go in my cave and I'm going to handicap at least 80 of the 120 games on Saturday. I cannot fucking wait. Noah, let's get right into it, bro, because there are so many good games this weekend that we have on the card. And I'm going undefeated. Like, I've been reading the boards well. College basketball's been nice to me. Soccer, of all things, has been nice to me. I'm ready to convert that to college football. Let's get it rolling. You ready, bro?
Yes, sir.
All right, starting it off for us. A team that I can't believe I'm going to say this, I think might be on the slide for the first time in about 20 years. Alabama going to Ole Miss. Bama's still 11.5, 12-point favorites, depending on the book. 63.5 is the total. Noah, two-loss Bama going into Week 11. They have not played well on the road whatsoever. And it's shown. And granted, all of the games have been very close. I would say decided mostly by a coin flip. And yet here Bama is looking at maybe a third loss going into an Ole Miss team that's been very competitive. Noah, what are your thoughts on the game and who you got winning?
Well, I'm taking Bama to cover.
Got it.
Not even thinking about it. Yeah, I mean, honest to God, like they probably shouldn't have lost to LSU. They probably shouldn't have lost to Tennessee. Now you could also argue that they should have been ahead enough in those games that some iffy stuff coming down. Iffy stuff dealing with calls in the LSU game, and then obviously missing the field goal in the Tennessee game. They did play piss poor defense in that Tennessee game, but like they could very well still be undefeated and probably ranked number one in the country, but they're not, and they have two losses. So playoff hopes are still barely alive, but slim, slim, slim at this point. I don't think that's going to prevent them from coming out and just spanking Ole Miss.
Oh, absolute. I mean, let's talk about a Bama revenge. Not a revenge game. Let's talk about a Bama game right here. Nick Saban has been on these boys' ass all season and really probably picked up this week. Give me Bama minus the 11.5 and give me the over as well. I think there's going to be a lot of points in this game. I think Nick Saban is going, if he gets the opportunity, is going to want to step on the throat and just, really drive it in there, brother. I think it's going to be an absolute slaughter of Ole Miss. Shout out.
I don't disagree.
And moving on, Noah, another game this is going to be a good game. I think this is our first really close game of the day. We're going LSU going to Woo Pig Suey, Arkansas. Arkansas 3.5-point dogs at home. You got 54% of the money, 34% on percent of the bets on Arkansas. The total at 62.
AJ, this line surprises me a lot. I would have thought this would have been a 9 or a 10-point line.
Yeah.
It looks like Vegas is still not sold on LSU, who has, over the past few weeks, a little bit of a rocky start to the season, but they've looked pretty damn good.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think this is a trap game, honestly, and I think the money is showing that. Arkansas has been a solid team all season, but they're not top 10, top 20 material in my opinion. Give me LSU. Give me the family minus the 3.5. I think
family.
I think they're going to go in there and absolutely, show like, hey, we're here. We're real. Let's get the ball moving. All right. We're going to be wreckers going into the college football playoffs.
Yeah, and LSU is very much alive in the college football playoff now after beating Alabama. So, they win out. They win the SEC West. They go and they play Georgia in the SEC championship game. If they find a way to beat Georgia, even despite having two losses, I think you have to put them in the playoff if they can win an SEC championship.
Oh, absolutely. And
so they have everything in the world to play for. I don't think Arkansas is going to be the hiccup that ends their hopes.
Oh, no
and
shot.
Keeps Bama's alive.
No shot. Not from what we've seen this season. Noah, let's move on to Give me the under. I'm just telling you that right now. We're going Purdue, Illinois. Illinois fighting Illinois, -6. They're favored at home. Total 44 and a half, 45, depending on the book. Spoiler makers are here. Their spoiler makers are here. Illinois has had a difficult season, a
this is
disappointing
going to be
season.
they haven't had the game all year. They haven't had the spoiler maker game all year. They have one or two every damn season. I keep talking about this. And I think like 3 weeks ago, I was like, circle your calendar for this one, because looking at Purdue's schedule, it was like, they didn't play like Ohio State or Penn State or Michigan or anything like that coming up to where they could really do this. And, maybe earlier on, you're like, okay, maybe they spoiled Minnesota's season because Minnesota was ranked at the time. But then the Gophers went on and lost their next 2 games. And it's like, I don't want to give Purdue credit for that. Fuck. AJ, this is the spoiler maker game.
You think so? You think this is the spoiler maker game?
It's the last chance they have this season. And Purdue seems to love to find a way to beat ranked teams when their season is hanging on it. Illinois wins this game, they probably win the Big Ten West. After, they had a chance to slam the door. They beat Michigan State. The door is pretty much shut on all the rest of the teams in the Big Ten West. But no, they go and lose to a shitty Michigan State team, keep the door open, and now Purdue's going to really fucking shake things up. If you like a storybook type of story, Purdue's going to beat Illinois, and then there's going to be a 4 or 5-way tie for the Big Ten West lead, and it's going to get fucking crazy the last 2 weeks. And I totally think this is going to happen. The stars are aligning, and Purdue's going to find a way to win this game.
Noah, typically, especially when it comes to the spoiler makers, I'm with you. I don't see that here, though. Not with this Illinois team and the way they've been playing. You've completely changed my outlook on this team, and I really think they can find a way to not only win, but cover the 6, no problem. They win by a touchdown, easy. I think this is more of a bounce-back game for them than it's going to be a spoiled game for them. I'm a Disney guy, though. I worked there. What do you want me to say? I believe in fairy tale happy endings, all right? My bad. Sorry.
The big question in the Big Ten West is who is going to have the happy ending, because it could be Illinois, it could be Minnesota, it could be Wisconsin, it could be Iowa, it could be Purdue. You've got 5 teams. Theoretically, I saw a thread, Northwestern can still win the Big Ten West despite having 1 Big Ten win all season. Now, it's literally every single scenario has to go perfectly with every single Big Ten West team the rest of the year for that to happen, and Northwestern could somehow win the tiebreaker on a 4-way tie at a 4-5 conference record. I don't think that happens, but the other 5 teams, they're all still very much in this. So we'll see what happens.
Illinois is going to come out on top. All right, they are. And give me the under as well. Like I said, this is going to be a very low scoring game, but Illinois still gets it done, -6. I've been hot on the totals lately. I've been on them, bro. Let me tell you. Moving on, let's go. UCF going to Tulane. Tulane, the Green Wave, right?
Yes, sir.
They got that ugly ass field.
No. What?
No? It's like a darker green than everything. It's like an off green. Or am I thinking of?
Oh. I don't know.
No, I'm thinking of the Charlonettes. No, that's not right. Clarinets. Chanticleers, that's what I'm thinking of. What school is that?
With the teal turf?
Yeah.
Coastal.
That's Coastal.
Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina and the teal turf.
Yeah, that took a while to get there. My bad. Tulane, our home favorites at -1.5. Opened up at a pick'em, total 54.5. Give me the home favorite. Give me the home favorite. Give me the 1.5. I've been on a favorite kick the last 3 games. Give me one more to cap it off.
Hey, I'm riding the green wave. I'm riding it all the way.
Let's ride that green wave. Green Wave Nation. Let's ride.
They won the battle of the chromatic weather phenomenons last week. Obviously, the Tulane Green Wave playing the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. which if you really want to be disappointed, look up the origin story for why Tulsa is the Golden Hurricanes. It is the stupidest fucking pointless story ever. It, it just, I was like, I wonder why they're called the Golden Hurricanes. And then I looked it up and I was extremely disappointed. So if you want to be extremely disappointed, look that up.
Yeah,
But
no.
hey, I'm riding the green wave, baby.
Yeah,
I'm
let's go.
riding it.
Go Tulane. Big wave. Big wave coming through. In Tulane, brother. I've been watching a lot of 80s wrestling lately. Sorry, I'm throwing out brother every other one. Shout out. Nah, we can't shout him out. Sorry. Next game, Noah. Let's go. Wisconsin. Going to Iowa. Iowa 1.5 dogs at home. 35.5 is the total. Noah, my lock for this game is, of course, the Iowa under.
Disappointment.
Yes, and disappointment. Promises to disappoint. And I think it's going to be so disappointing that Iowa is going to win this game by a safety. Okay? Mark my words. Somehow Iowa will win this game by a safety. Not just 2 points, but by a safety. Give me Iowa plus the 1.5. Sprinkle that money line all day long. Actually, fuck the points. Give me the money. And the under, of course.
The Sickos committee is gonna just absolutely have a heyday with this game. They're gonna love it. Big fan of the Sickos committee, by the way. I've been seeing them pop up more and more, and I love it. This is a total Sickos committee game. Here, Wisconsin, Iowa, probably gonna be a really shit game. Not gonna watch it. I don't think. It's important for the Big Ten West standings, yet I don't think I can succumb myself to watching 3 hours of Wisconsin at Iowa. Those poor kids in the hospital have to watch this shit. But yeah. Fuck. Give me Wisconsin -2. Over-unders all the way down. Over-unders all the way down at, 35?
I went off the game. I do not remember. I think I saw it at 37.
I don't care.
Correct us in the comments. Give me the under, though.
Iowa in the under is almost even more likely to hit than Armed Forces games in the under, which is saying something. God, yeah. Iowa had their first showing of offense the entire season last week.
True. Maybe we see
pretty
a little
impressive.
Bit more of that.
Their offense put up points. I don't think so. I think that was a little flash in the pan there. I don't think it's gonna continue by any means. So yeah, I'll jump on that under, but I'm taking Wisconsin to win this one.
All right, let's move along, Noah, to a game I think will make us a little happier here. Let's talk Pac-12 football, bro. Let's go Washington, visiting them Ducks. Quack, quack. Excuse me. Beer. Oregon, 13-point favorites at home. 72.5 is the total. Shout out to Pac-12 overs. Noah, I like this Washington team. I like them a lot. However, Oregon's in, unfortunately, the college football playoffs for a reason. The rankings, at least, excuse me. I think they win this game, and they win it in exciting fashion. I'm taking the 13. I'm going to lay those points. And honestly, give me the over, because I do question Oregon's defenses at times. I think being at home will help a lot. But I see a lot of points being scored, whether it's by one team or both teams. Give me Oregon. Give me the points. And you know how much I hate betting on Bo Nix. You know how much I hate. This is killing me.
Yeah. So, Washington's been good. They've been good this season, but not consistently, not at all times. They've had some really bad games. If they don't have a bad game here, I think they cover the 13, but I'm not 100% confident in that. This is a tough one for me. I kind of hate that I'm doing this, but I'm going to take Washington to cover the 13. I think Oregon still wins this one, especially at home. Yeah, yeah.
Bad choice. But hey, you can rebound here, Noah. Let's go. TCU Texas. Texas 7-point favorites at home. 65 is the total. Noah, this line has moved. It opened up at 6.5. Texas still favorite. I mean, we've been watching the same football everyone else has been watching, right?
I think so. My question is, are the bookmakers watching the same football everyone else is watching? Or is there just a large enough population of delusional Texas fans that they've bet this lineup so high?
Well, no, only 46% of the bets are on Texas, but we're talking 76% of the money.
That blows my mind, AJ. That blows my mind.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Again, I asked the question, how many delusional Texas fans are dumping a shit ton of money on this game? And the fact that I can't even call it a trap game because they're giving Texas a 7-point edge. And like the fact that people are still betting on this, like can I interview these people and ask them like, what are you seeing? Like, what's your reasoning? Like, do you know something that I don't know? Or
exactly. And the
or
other thing,
or are you just dumb as fuck?
No, exactly. And, the line hasn't moved since it went to 7. It has stayed at 7. So the books know that the sharps are waiting for that line to go to like 8.5, 8.5, or something like that, and then just murder them on that line because TCU obviously winning. I will take the points because it's a gift from the bookmakers. Thank you very much. Happy early Christmas. And give me the money line as well. TCU wins this game. They will do what TCU does, and they will not be pretty, but they will win the game.
Yeah, I think part of it might be everyone's just waiting for TCU to lose because they've been like trailing in the second. They've been trailing in the second half most of their games this season. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that.
No, not at all.
But I've also said multiple times on the program here, I'm like, they've got that it factor. They want to win. They know how to win. It's kind of impressive that they're having to come from behind and win every single time, and they keep doing it.
Exactly.
But I've got no solid reasoning to assume that that's going to stop, especially when they've been beating better teams than Texas.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You with me?
Oh, I'm on TCU moneyline easy. Yeah.
Let's go, boys. Horns up, right?
No.
Horns down this one. Yeah, horns down. Fuck you, Texas. All right, Noah, let's move it. Last game that we got on the card. UNC going to Wake Forrest. Wake Forest 4-point favorites at home. 76.5 point is the total. Noah.
Bro, North Carolina gets disrespected so fucking much.
This is unbelievable. This line.
What are they? Aren't they 8-1?
Yes.
And they keep winning, but they never go up in the rankings, or because they don't win by they don't win by enough. And yeah, they've had some pretty rocky wins, but so has TCU.
Oh yeah.
Only difference is North Carolina lost to Notre Dame. Like North Carolina doesn't lose that Notre Dame game, and they're right in the same boat as TCU, where you're like, yeah, they're probably not good enough to be ranked in the top 4, but they are undefeated and they keep winning. So, like, eventually you got to show some respect. I'm surprised that they're all the way down at 15 still.
Yeah.
Took them until 2 weeks ago to even break through into the rankings, which just that blew my mind. I've been talking about North Carolina for like 3-4 weeks now, and I'm like, they're a good program. I think Drake May should be the leader for the Heisman. He's just not because North Carolina's not getting any love. But Drake May's having a fantastic season, and I'm taking North Carolina in the upset here.
Yeah, no, easy. This one's easy for me. Give me North Carolina. Give me the points. Give me the upset. This is going to be easy. Easy. And then honestly, put it on my card too. TCU moneyline, UNC moneyline. Give me that easy, like plus 600 parlay. Easy money. Noah, we've come to the end of the card, which is probably
I do have a bonus pick.
Oh, what's
I
the
do have a
bonus
bonus
pick,
pick.
Noah? Let's hear it. What could it be?
Arizona as a
Arizona.
20-point dog playing at UCLA is going to upset the UCLA Bruins. Arizona's going to win this game. I said it like 3 weeks ago. I said we're going to beat one of the LA schools.
Hey,
You
you
know,
heard it here first. That's the
we
D-Gen
only
pick of the
lost
week.
by
I'm on it as well, Noah. Let's go.
only lost by 8 to USC.
Let's go. Let's go. Wildcats, bear down. Let's ride. With that being said, Noah, you got anything else to say about college football week 11?
AJ, I do not. A lot of stinker shit games on this slate this week.
Lots.
Um,
Luckily, we got college basketball if you don't like the game.
Yeah, next week will probably be similar, but 2 weeks from now we got rivalry week. And there's going to be a lot of really interesting good games in rivalry week. There always is.
Oh, it's going to be a fun time, Noah. But till then, we're going to go undefeated this week. One of us will, at least. Yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the link tree in the description for our socials and, of course, the D-Gen shop where we have all the dopest merch that you can think of. With that being said, I've been the Brofict One, AJ. That's the Money Train, Noah. We'll see you next time on Degenerate Takes.